My name is Charlotte Ross, and today I'll be showing you how to safely and accurately execute a barbell deadlift. If the client is not familiar with this exercise, the barbell deadlift is a compound exercise because it involves the movement of multiple joints and engages multiple muscle groups simultaneously. The primary joints involved in the deadlift are the hips, knees, and ankles, as the exercise includes both hip extension and knee extension. The glutes are activated during hip extension, and the hamstrings, quadriceps, and adductors are used to extend both the knees and the hips. The erector spinae and core muscles of the lower back and abdomen are also engaged to stabilize and support the spine during the lift. A barbell deadlift is a highly versatile exercise with benefits for a range of sports and activities. Football players rely on deadlifts to enhance lower body power and explosiveness for sprinting, tackling, and blocking, while track and field athletes use them to improve strength, explosiveness, and acceleration. Let's head to the gym so I can demonstrate how to do it.
Before we get started, it is important to mention that you should maintain a neutral spine throughout the whole entire movement, as this can put excessive stress on the spine and cause spinal or lower back injuries. Now, using a loaded or unloaded barbell, grasp the bar evenly with a shoulder width apart closed grip. Position the feet between hip and shoulder width apart, with the toes slightly pointed outward so the knees track directly over the feet. Position the arms just outside the knees with elbows fully extended. Begin the upward phase by extending the knees and the hips, keeping the angle of the torso constant and a neutral spine. Maintain full elbow extension with shoulders slightly ahead of the bar and the head in neutral relation to the spine. Continue to extend the hips until the body is in an erect torso position. During the downward phase, slowly flex the hips and the knees at the same speed, whilst keeping the bar as close to the legs as possible to minimize the distance the bar has to travel and to lower the risk of injury. Maintain that neutral spine with elbow extension and the shoulders slightly ahead of the bar. Touch the plates to the floor and immediately repeat for the upwards phase. Avoid letting the weight drop, as this can lead to loss of control and increased risk of injury.
Upon observing the client's performance, if they look like they're struggling to do a barbell deadlift, you can offer them a regression exercise known as the barbell RDL, which is what I've spoken about previously in another one of my videos, but just a general rundown. It serves as a regression exercise as it isolates the posterior chain with focus on the hamstrings, glutes, and lower back to focus on that fundamental hip hinge movement pattern. It also has a reduced spinal load, allowing for a better controlled range of motion. If the client looks like they're excelling doing a barbell deadlift, you can also offer them a progression exercise, which would be known as a sumo deadlift, where it is emphasizing the hip strength, reducing stress on the lower back, as well as improving hip mobility and maintaining transferability to the conventional deadlift. It also addresses specific muscle groups while offering a different stimulus to prevent plateaus and allowing for refinement of lifting.